This is the week 9-10 message from instructor and also staying in touch and being informed. So a lot of people are working strictly from their gradebook. So you can get to your gradebook in a number of ways. You can go to your feedback and assessment page and click on the gradebook. A lot of you can get to it through going through your drive and shared with me and getting to it there. So from here you can check the communication page. You should be checking this every day or so because I do put important information. Nothing ever goes away. So if you scroll down, you're responsible for all this information on the communication page. Going back here, sometimes I put a comment on your grade. The way you can tell is the little dog ear or ear mark here in the corner. So if you hover over that, if there's a comma, it tells you an explanation. So here, the student got an 88 on the revision of summary 1. We could tell it's a revision because the original grade is up here in parentheses, and then the replacement grade is here. So an 88, and that there's still issues with citation or the lack thereof on that summary analysis and issues with citation. So this is one way that you can check feedback. Most of the time, though, I'm not putting feedback in your gradebook, but when there is something like a 0 for an item, I do usually go out of my way to explain why that is. Here, student only getting a 70 for their writing group because they only commented to one of the two peers. I don't usually comment for engagement, but I'm looking at, for that, whether you did both your journal and your writing group in order to get that full amount. If you did not do both, you're going to lose some points there. Of course, more points come off if you miss the whole journal versus missing commenting on one peer here. All right, so in addition to that, okay, you can get to your site by clicking on your name, and there are a number of other ways to get to your site as well. You should always check every couple of days or so your feedback and assessment page. I would put files that you've submitted to me in your Dropbox that I have added feedback to here on your feedback page. So you should be reading those files, not by clicking on them here, but by downloading that in Word so that you have a full version and you can see the comments. So I can tell some people are not doing this because I'm giving very valuable comments and information on the summary 1, 2, 3, and 4, and students are repeating same errors because they're not looking in here. I even offered some students a chance to rewrite some of the assignments because I was a little tardy on the feedback, and students didn't take advantage of that and weren't even aware of the extra time and extra chance to revise their work because they weren't checking their feedback, which is really sad. But anyway, so you want to check those, and you want to check the comment section because I am also leaving some comments there. So it's really important to check your inbox and your mail to see what mail you have from me, to check the communication blog. Of course, weekly you want to be checking the schedule to make sure you have done everything that's listed there. And of course, you can get to the schedule again from your site, from the important resources page. You can click on there for the full schedule, or you can go to your feedback page, go to your gradebook, and just click on 1 week at a time here. Click on week 8 here. Yeah, for those people who don't want to see the whole schedule, they just want to see that one particular week, or actually when I'm having office hours, or I'm actually online. Anytime I'm online on the schedule, students are able to chat with me, instant message through here. So I've had students who were trying to do work and had the whole schedule up and were being distracted by the clicks and comments and stuff like that. So if you wanted to work more privately, you could use the week by week one, and there's not usually a group chat going on in that particular document. Okay, so stay informed. Check your information. Don't miss out on important feedback and other information from me. So this week we're moving a little further out into the scope of a larger audience and higher task to essay writing. And I'm going to read you some excerpts of essays and We're going to talk about that a little bit during the week. I'm giving a refresher on AML, APA, and MLA, and we are working on this first draft, the full draft of our synthesis. So by the 18th, you want to have a draft, a full draft, a finished draft of your synthesis. So I'm hoping that you truly and really understand what that paper is now. And again, by the 18th, I'm asking you to, hold on one second, to do your thesis proposal. So a memorandum like we did for the contract proposal, just basically saying, you know, what your research question or thesis is for the research paper that's going to come after the synthesis paper. I think that the act of writing that out, you should have some question about your topic that you want to explore in this paper. So, you know, the thesis proposal is just your idea for the thesis or the question you want to answer. I do often ask students to include a list of the sources that they know that they will use in bibliography form, and I'll talk more about that in a separate file or presentation. Okay, thank you. I hope you guys enjoy your spring break. I know I'm going to. I've got a lot of work I'm doing these 2 weeks, but I'm planning on having a little fun too. All right, that's all.